Hey guys, Anders here, welcome back to another video. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas holiday season and received all of your Barbie dream houses as you all of course asked for. In today's video, we are going to be revisiting the beloved Superhind and Condor. For some of the older members in the channel, you might remember a video that I posted a while back of me abusing the Superhind 50mm cannon, but more importantly, we were abusing teamwork in conjunction with the 50mm cannon, and what was the result of that, ladies and gentlemen? You can comment down below if you already know. The result of that was I would post games regularly of me going 100, 150, even 200 plus kills with 0 deaths. And the result of that video was the Superhind 50mm cannon was nerfed. And on top of the cannon being nerfed, I do believe the Condor and the Superhind also got some maneuverability changes and some HP reductions. But the question I had in mind when I started my stream today was, did those nerfs actually amount to anything? So naturally, I basically sounded the horn, got the cavalry together, got some of the best pilots in the game, and some people that would repair and spam list missiles and ROW and stuff like that from this side of the Superhind and Condor, and the result of that is in this video. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We have a bunch of fun stuff to talk about in this video, so let's just get directly into it. Okay, so first off, the plan for today was, of course, use the Superhind and Condor with teamwork in conjunction with the fully automatic 40mm grenade launcher. I wanted to see if it was as effective as the old 50mm cannon, and as you can see in the background gameplay, while it doesn't have the distance that the 50mm cannon has, the 40mm grenade launcher has an incredibly high rate of fire, and if you land accurate shots, you can actually two-shot infantry if they aren't playing Dozer. Now, some of you can probably already predict where this is going, and yes, the receiving end of this playstyle is utterly oppressive and devastating, to the point where some enemy teams we played against today, out of 32 people on that team, not a single person had more than 10 kills, and many people were double-digit deaths with single-digit kills. And you might think, well, Enders, they must have not put up a fight. No. This is with extreme resistance. We're talking about every single time we peaked, we were hacked by ROW. There were 15 list missiles. Quite literally 6 or 7 stingers, flame recoilless rifles, AA guns, all of it. Every single possible counter you could possibly think of, including people that were stream sniping us and following us from server to server, specifically trying to counter us, spawning the 50mm Jeep and trying to shoot us out of the air. And the result of those people following us around was that they basically lost every game, got farmed, and died repeatedly. And some of the funniest things that this sort of playstyle really illustrates is how unbalanced and cheesy Battlefield 2042 really is. Because we could have been doing this every single day for the past, I don't know, since release, really. But really no one does it because there is no teamwork in Battlefield ever present. And whenever someone decides to play with teamwork, especially like we do it, it essentially destroys the entire game. Another funny thing this illustrates is just how incompetent the vehicle designers are. These aren't transport vehicles. These are flying tanks with fully automatic grenade launchers on them. And to make matters even worse, these are the nerfed versions of these vehicles. And just with a little bit of effort, you can still go into a server, drop 100 plus kills with probably minimal deaths, if not no deaths, and just continue about your day. And as I was playing with my squad doing this today, I started thinking, was there any point in a Battlefield game that this was sort of the same? And I sort of think there was. You know, there was the BF4 attack heli. But the problem is, with the BF4 attack heli, you actually have to be really, really skilled as a duo of players. There's a lot of nuances that go into that I think a lot of people kind of glance over. And I just think it takes a lot more skill to do that in, say, a BF4 attack heli, or a jet or a tank in Battlefield 4. In this game, all we're doing is we're just flying around, hovering above people, killing them with grenade launchers, then leaving. And that takes 0 skill. There's no mechanics. And that is the core problem here with this. Battlefield 2042's vehicle design has lowered the skill floor, or the bare minimum competency level, we'll call it, to be effective in vehicles so much that really, you don't need to be any good to be more effective than ever in vehicles. So the real solution to this is Battlefield 2042's vehicle system needs a complete and total mechanical redesign of every single aspect of how they play. So I'm sure that'll take roughly 2 to 3 minutes to do, DICE, and that patch should be out by next week. And just one final thought from someone other than myself. Let's take a look at this tweet from Heeb here. For those that don't know, Heeb was one of the pilots that I utilized in the first Superhind, let's call it research session with the 50mm cannon, and Heeb is without question one of the greatest Battlefield pilots to ever touch the franchise. Not just because he can farm infantry in pub lobbies, but because he is a genuinely skilled individual pilot and well respected within any of the competitive sort of pilot communities and 1v1s and all that stuff. He tweeted this a while back, and he essentially said he would rather have no vehicles in the game at all rather than see the vehicles in their current mechanical states in 2042. And that is, once again, coming from one of the best Battlefield vehicle players I know. And with that, that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you guys want to try this tactic yourself, it is incredibly easy, dude. Like, all you need is 4 people, and you're good to go. You will probably barely die if you fly correctly, so have fun with that. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and happy teamwork, ladies and gentlemen.
Eat! Oh! Oh, he's right here.
Hostile vehicle spotted. On the right.
Oh, another Jeep.
Marking danger! Northeast! Tango spotted! Eyes up front! Danger located! Disregard that order.
Yeah. Is it back up again?
Actually cancel that. Never mind. Careful at the marker. 110 degrees. 300 meters.